Hey, Tim, how long are those appetizers?
3 minutes, Turkish.
3 minutes? It was 3 minutes 5 minutes ago.
Hey guys, I'm Tim.
And I'm Bob.
And this is a Board Game Rundown, and today we are doing a preview for Food Truck Race. We were sent this prototype copy, and they have a very handy instructional video, which you can watch, that they included, and the QR code's on the rulebook. So, I mean, maybe that'll be that way in the finished product, but here we go. So in Food Truck Race, we are racing to get all the way around the board, make the most money.
Make
most money,
$50 at least.
Most money at the end of the game wins, but $50 triggers end game.
Yeah.
So how do we do that? Well, we need to get our little food truck. They all have different names, but and I guess they're technically asymmetrical, right? Because they have different menus, and the different menus are building different things, and they require different ingredients, right?
Correct.
So I was like a smash burger kind of thing.
But they do look, actually, now that I'm looking at your menu, it does look like it's the same ingredients as my menu.
So your small entree is a blue, a brown, a yellow, and a black, and my small entree is a blue, a brown, a yellow, and a pink.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
They are different.
We need different ingredients.
Oh, that makes sense because I need dough because I am the slices right.
Right, and I needed like protein and cheese because I'm a burger place.
Your burger place. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay. As you were.
Yeah, you're welcome. And so what you're going to do is you're going to have all these order cards that are going to line up. These customers have these orders. They line up in the first, are in these 3 spaces. And they're going to tell you what they want, like a large entree. You can find that there. You know, an appetizer, you find that up here. Or a large entree with no modifier, because some of them will want a modifier. And then we'll give you extra money.
You got to pay for extra cheese.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That ain't free.
It ain't free.
Now, the other thing is we have our prep station down here, and we are going to be able to go to the store and buy ingredients. So you're going to get these ingredient discs, and you're going to stage them there. And you've got A, B, and C as your prep stations. So the ingredients have different prices depending on what you're trying to get, especially early on. You will be able, through the game, be able to purchase modifiers, which may be big prep. So now that ingredient station can hold 2 spots. There is an extra space down here just past your C where it requires like an outlet or power to use. But there's all kinds of different things. I had one that was La Plancha. So it covers my C, equipped with 3 groceries. And so then whenever a C was rolled, I got all 3. So that was a nice way to kind of trigger
a big increase in
big increase
in prepped ingredients.
Yes. And then we have our mise en place.
Mise en place.
Yeah.
Everything in its place.
Everything in its place. And that's where we're going to store the ingredients as we get them. So important to note, there's a difference. The discs are the groceries. Those are the different items things you are going to be able to produce on the die rolls.
Yep.
But what you're producing are going to be in the cube form. And how do we do
dicing it up,
that?
right?
Yeah,
you're
dicing it. Yeah. So,
wow.
So on your turn, the active player's turn, they're going to roll those 2 die. One's going to have a number, 1 to 3, and then an ABC. And so that's going to tell us, kind of Catan style, what spot on your truck is going to generate resources and how many. So A is going to generate 3 resources, 3 ingredients per thing you have there. So if you've got a big prep station there, you're going to get 3 of the produce and 3 of the cheese, which then I would put in my
mise en place.
Thank you. And now that's there. Now you got to be careful and judicious with this because it's limited space. So once it's full, you don't have a place to add those extra ingredients, so you don't get them. It's very important to also know you can buy things that will give you extra places to hold more, this and that. But then after everybody rolls, everybody's going to get what that roll is. So some simultaneous stuff going on there. And then you're going to plate the orders in your line. So any orders you have in your line, if any of them you can meet, you are going to fill, right? So I needed blue and green to sell any snacks, and then and I don't even have an orders for snacks. So an appetizer, I need a blue, a green, and a brown. So there's nothing I could sell. But you can always sell 3 condiments for $1. So if I needed to make room, I could sell whatever 3 I want, gain $1, and anytime you gain money, you're going to move up on there. Anytime you spend money, you move back. The amount of dollars you spent, you cannot go into debt. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
It's bad practice.
And illegal in this game.
Well, in this game, yep. But yes, and then if you had any empty spots from orders you'd filled, you draw a new card, and they would slide down, and they would go there. And then if it's the active player, if you're the active player that turn, then you get to shop. You can buy 1 upgrade per turn. You can buy grocery discs. You can organize your truck, so you can rearrange some of that food and get that where you need it to be. Then you're going to pass the die. That's only when it's your turn. But everybody gets stuff.
Everybody else's turn, or you're always getting resources.
You're always getting resources, which is really helpful.
Yep.
There is a hangriest customer, so when it goes all the way around, that guy is mad, and he leaves the first slot on the hangriest customer, whoever that player was, and everybody takes an order and passes it.
Goes to wait in line at the other place.
Yeah, he goes to a different place, and so you're going to pass that furthest most order down to your neighbor.
Yep.
And
To
they
the
just all go around. That's basically the game. It's pretty straightforward. When you buy stuff like upgrades and ingredients, move your truck back, and as you are going through and making orders, you're moving your truck forward. There are some event cards that are mixed in here, so you might run into like the meter maid or the food inspector.
Yeah, some
or
events
truck.
start on the board. There's
Yes.
some like kind of built-in catch-up mechanics and whatnot in case one person's kind of running away with it. They kind of get knocked back. Like the first time somebody hits a certain point, they'll get knocked back a little bit. Plus, like you were saying, there's cards as you go through the deck you'll get that you'll have to deal with them as they come out.
Right, right. Exactly what Bob just said. All right, Bob, tell me. What'd you think? What are some of your thoughts on Food Truck Race?
So first of all, I love the kind of tongue-in-cheek. Like when I saw my truck was named the Slices Right, I thought that was hilarious. Like that's awesome.
You're lucky I gave you first pick because you took the.
Is that the one you wanted?
Oh yeah.
But there's so funny. It was like taco or leave it. Oh my gourd.
Right.
Yeah, and then the smash burgers. Isn't that smash burgers actually a thing?
Yeah, but these are hand pressed smash burgers.
Hand pressed. Okay. But no, I had a lot of fun, and I love I worked in kitchens for 15 years, so you have to have your ingredients on kitchen-safe surfaces, and they make that super easy with the dotted circles, so you know where the discs go. And then you have like your eighth pans, right? And then as you prep them, you are dicing all of your ingredients up, and you're storing them in your mise en place, so they're ready to go when you're ready to make the orders. And I thought that was super cool. I do like how you complete your orders however you want. They all slide down because they're kind of waiting in line as you go through and do stuff. The upgrades are really cool. Like I kind of wish there was a few more because you took some of the ones that I wanted.
Yes.
And there was only one of each of those, and so that was a little bit of a bummer. But it was still a 1-point game, so it's not like it was made me out of it. It's just I wasn't able to use the one I wanted to use. I like this little rapid prep was super interesting because I had an extra slot, so you stack these ingredients in any order, and then as people are rolling dice and that hits, I would produce that, and then I could put that into my freezer or my cooler, I guess it is, and then now the next one's on top, and then the next one's on top. And then when I got back to my turn, I could take these out, I could put them in the order that I need them. And so that was an interesting little mechanism to, like a mini game almost, to play. It was interesting that we went counterclockwise around the board.
Yeah.
Not a lot of games do that, but okay.
You move clockwise plenty, trust me.
Yeah, that's true. You
You're
do go
spending
back
money.
quite a bit because you're spending your money, yeah. My biggest, I would say, pushback would be, red, green, he says they're brown. I had a hard time telling those cubes apart. I'm
sure.
hoping that they either saturate them a little bit more with color, maybe put a letter on one of them or something, or just change it completely. But like I had a real hard time with that, especially trying to compare that with the colors on the card itself.
Do you think like a white cube for dough?
Yeah, white would be great, or tan.
Yeah.
A tan cube.
As long as it's not too close to yellow, but that doesn't present like a color issue for
right.
for
I
your
guess not even
particular.
tan, but like a plain wood.
Yeah.
Like a no paint on it at all. Like something
Sure.
like that would be good. Yeah, because those I had a real hard time kind of telling apart. But it's not like one of those games where it's super strategic. Where it's like, well, I can't let Tim know that I need dough. Because it's not like he's gonna take the dough and I can't get it.
Right.
So it's not, the worst thing. But it would be nice if that got changed just a little bit. Other than that, though, it was really interesting, and it was fun, and I kind of look forward to playing it again.
Yeah. The race aspect of it really comes through because I think it helps because everything is there's so much simultaneous stuff going on.
Yeah, doing things on other players' turns is always nice.
Because you're even still selling orders on other players.
Yeah, you just can't go to the grocery store and you can't rearrange your truck. Other than that, you're still prepping ingredients, you're still fulfilling orders and taking new ones. So yeah, it felt good.
Yeah,
and then the player,
showing up.
the player aid was very handy. So
yeah, they do a great job. Do a great job, and the tokens are really handy as well, right? Because they have the value on the other side.
How much you have to pay to get them,
and what it is.
Yeah, and you can leave the picture on there, but I mean, I kind of left it over just so I could see the words because it was just easier for me to see. Oh, I need dough.
Sure.
But yeah.
The ingredients cards work out really well. I kind of like how everybody has their own individual menu catered to their taste or whatever. But yeah. It was really cool, really unique. I haven't played anything like this before. I did like that rolling mechanism.
Yeah, and the dice, yeah.
And again, everybody getting stuff. Even if it's not necessarily what you want, you're still getting stuff.
Right, you can get it, you can sell it, and then you're going to have money when it is your turn to buy a better upgrade, buy the ingredients that you need.
And there is a strategy to selling stuff 3 for $1 just to make room
for other ingredients. Absolutely.
Because if that big roll hits on your station,
like my big prep just hit a 3 on it. It's like, well, I don't have anywhere for 6 ingredients.
Right.
You got to make sure you have that room ahead of time.
Yeah. So there is some kind of hidden strategy.
Yeah, and I haven't really examined super close to the board, but kind of looking at it, it does. I bet there's some cool Easter eggs in there.
Yeah, if there's not, there should be.
Yeah.
I think I see Andre the Giant pinning Hulk Hogan right there.
Oh, nice.
Actually.
Oh no, Hulk Hogan. Look, he's about to slam him.
Oh, he's slamming him.
Yeah, he's doing the slam from WrestleMania.
WrestleMania 3.
Yeah,
let's go.
That's awesome.
There you go. Easter eggs.
Easter egg. At a glance, I just found
At a glance, already found the Hulkster and Andre the Giant.
I wonder if Waldo's in there or is he copyrighted?
He might be copyrighted.
You guys say, "Where's Waldor?"
Wald.
And he's just got a different colored hat.
Where's Wilbert? But anyways, this is Food Truck Race. It will be coming to crowdfunding soon. This is an unpaid preview. I hope that it funds, and then we'll ask for a copy of the game because this was a good time.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, anything else you want to add?
No, I don't think so. It comes with these little food trays.
Yeah.
So that's handy. A good way to have the pieces out on the...
Store the bits on the table.
Store the bits on the table. It's always good.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be really neat if they could figure out a way to interlock them so you could store them like Path of Civ kind of does with those trays. That'd be pretty fantastic.
They could do something like that.
Yeah.
So it's got to fund at a really high level, guys.
Yeah, so get on there and get backing.
All right, guys. For the Board Game Rundown, I've been Tim.
Bob.
Thanks for watching.